So it's the beginning of day 3. We are on the outskirts of Greensburg along Route 30. Tim will be coming up here, finishing the first 2 miles in a few minutes. A little bit chilly this morning. It was in the mid-40s. It's warmed up. It's in the 50s now, I guess. Not a bad running day. So here comes Tim, running along Route 30. He is almost 2.5 miles into his run. Pushing up the hill like a champ.
So here we are, really close to St. Vincent College. We're waiting for Tim. We think we saw him way off in the distance, maybe like 0.2 of a mile down the road. Somewhere way down there is where we think our friend is. This looks like Tim. Oh, shaky camera. Let's hope he doesn't do anything embarrassing while he thinks we can't see him from this far away. Like, I don't know, pick his nose while running. Snot rockets. Farmer's funnel. Tim enjoys long runs across PA. Soft, smooth grass. He prefers alfalfa and Kentucky bluegrass. Other favorite pastimes, drinking green smoothies. Tim's setting the world record right now for running the farthest and then doing a poor somersault.
There he is. Jack Haines, the man, the myth, the legend, in his red polo shirt, running along Route 30. Here he comes. Somewhere. Wait for it, there he is.
So we're currently stopped waiting for Jack, and the road turned to be one way at one point, and so we couldn't stop at a place that was reasonable for Jack. Every spot we saw was pretty ridiculous, so we stopped over there somewhere, but it's a blind turn, and Brian was not okay with that.
We were going to die if we stayed there any longer.
He thought that we were going to get wrecked into, and it was going to be pretty foul. So, needless to say, we pulled into this driveway right here, and hopefully these people don't have to go anywhere or come home anytime soon, because we're already pushing it for Jack. We're supposed to stop at 2.5, and we stopped at 2.3. He'll never have to know, though, until he watches this video.
This is Brian.
Do not enter. Wrong way. Here comes Brian, running with traffic. This is his first 2.5 mile section for the day. Right now we're right outside Ligonier, PA at the Road Toad. Woo. Some authentic, traditional American roadhouse. Still coming along the way, he's a little bit off, maybe 100 yards or so. Still feeling much better than he was the first day. No sign of cramping, good looking pace. checking for traffic, making sure it's okay to cross the road. As you remember, yesterday he was playing some real life Frogger. Today, hopefully not such the case. Here he comes. Brian enjoys hard concrete in his free time. His favorite types are asphalt and stone mixtures. So this is the car that we've been driving in for our trip, and we'll be continuing the entire trip in. This is my Jeep, the Jeep Compass that I bought. If you want to take a look inside, the driver's seat's nice, clean, comfy. Passenger seat, it's okay until you get down here. If you want to take a look at where the person in the back seat sits, as you can see, there's not much room because we have a lot of junk. We squeeze in a little spot right here. Lots of stuff on the floor. Here you can see Brian checking his nipples to see if they're bleeding. He has nipple tape on. This is Tim finishing up his 30th mile for today in flip-flops. Here goes Brian, heading away.
Bye, Brian.
Tim says bye to him. I don't think he heard. He's not getting away very quickly this time. He's starting on a slight grade this time around. Later today, we apparently have a 7% grade, which if you check the website, enduranceinsurance.blogspot.com, or check any of our Facebook profiles, Jack Haynes, Brian Lucarelli, or Tim Monahan, friend us, you can then get to the blog from there. You look at it, it looks like a heart EKG for the percent grade that we will be running up later today. Here's Brian Lucarelli running another 2.5 miles.
You can see that red dot in the distance. That would be Brian. He is almost here, finishing up our 15th mile of the day in record time. I must say it is just about 12:30 here. I don't think we've been done with 5 miles or 15 miles before 12:30 this entire trip yet. So I think we're starting to get the hang of this. You can see Jack and Brian got the red memo. I did not. I am wearing white. It's also insanely busy road. Looks like Brian brought some friends, and all of them are riding motorcycles. Every last one of them are riding motorcycles. Awesome. Now it's time for lunch.
It's lunchtime. There's Brian getting the camping chairs. Tim's back there as well. There goes Heather Flower and her mom. Heather is going to make us delicious, delicious lasagna tonight. This will be the first time she's ever cooked lasagna in her life.
Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Blue. Yeah.
What?
Too fast for you?
What was that?
It said blue.
Get 4 again.
Blue!
Pull the blue stuff.
What the? I don't want to play
Hit
this
the
anymore.
white thing. Twist the yellow one.
That's going back there.
Spider pig, knows whatever's
So Tim, you're about to run your second set for the day. How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. Feel pretty good.
It's got everything a runner needs. Shorts, t-shirt, shoes, and watch. As well as his nipple tape.
Alright, let's do this.
Here's Tim. He's giving directions to all these cars and how to get to where they're going. You would think it'd be simple enough to just follow the road, but everyone that passes says, "Where's Route 30 go?" This way. We're currently parked at a church, conveniently exactly 2.5 miles to the parking space we are located in. They call it the New Beginnings Worship Center. And the front door is the handicap parking space, apparently. front door, handicap parking. Here comes Tim. Here he comes. And boom goes the dynamite.
And put them on my list retroactively and then cross them off. Like, run across Pennsylvania. Now I'm going to put that on my to-do list and then cross it off. Goodbye, world.
This is Tim. He's going to run. Bye, Tim. Shall film him as he goes into the distance.